Hello and welcome to the English Matura Express, the express to your success. Today we're going to talk about communication and the media. Hello and welcome back. My name is Maria and I'm a member of the English Matura Express team. Thank you for having me in your lesson. I'm very excited and nervous. Okay, and today, as I've already mentioned, we're going to talk about communication and the media and a special focus on communication nowadays. So what are the topics of today? Good. So we start with a quick overview of the topic communication and the media, as it is a very important topic in your actual oral exam because it's one of the topics you have to deal with. Then we are going to focus on the methods of communication, on the pros and cons of digital communication methods. I think you know digital communication, and then we will show you a demonstration exam about technology and news media, and then it's your turn. You have a task to do. Great. So, the topic communication. So at first, within the topic communication, we are going to talk about mass media. So what's mass media? Mass media are like the radio or the television, devices that reach out to a big audience. That's why it's mass. And yeah, we have the TV, we have newspapers and magazines, and of course we have the internet and mobile phones. I guess you all have a mobile phone. If not, that's fine as well. Yeah, we have the internet, mobile phones, and social networking. Let's focus now on methods of communication, because in your task at the end of the stream, you're going to talk about methods of communication. Okay, so we have traditional communication like phone, letters, and fax. And yeah, I can't think of anything more. Maybe a message in a bottle. I mean, that's very old-fashioned, but yeah, maybe you can think of more. Then we have communication nowadays. We have the mobile phone, of course, and the internet. Skype, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, email, WhatsApp. Maybe you can write into the comments what device do you use the most. I guess it's not Netlock. Facebook is also quite old. Maybe Instagram. Just tell us. We will be very happy to know about your social media habits. Yeah, and then we have verbal and non-verbal communication, which is also a very important topic when talking about media and communication, especially when we are going to talk about intercultural relationships and contexts. There is non-verbal communication a very crucial issue. Do we have any questions or comments about what they use? No? Yeah, maybe think about it, okay? So, what are the pros and cons of digital communication methods? Yeah, one very important pro, it's very fast and effective, of course, and there is almost no lag. What's a lag? It means when you type in a message, it comes to the person you want to send it immediately, so that it's not like you write and then 3 years later, here it is. So it's very convenient. But what are the cons of it? Of course, there is no real face-to-face communication possible. I mean, here it's kind of a real face-to-face communication, but still I'm talking to a camera. So it's not that real, and so things like body language or the way I'm looking into your eyes, it's completely different. Then, of course, we have the problem of cyberbullying. I don't know if you know about it, but you will talk about cyberbullying as well when talking about communication and the media. And then we have the sharing of personal information, which can get a problem. So never forget, the internet never forgets, so be aware of that, but I think you know. Good. What is the future of communication? I mean, I don't know because I'm not from the future, and you, I guess you not. You as well, sorry. But maybe think about it, because that's always a question that comes up in exams. So what do you think? What is the future of it? So what's the future of communication? So if you have any ideas, just write it into the comments, or tell your desk neighbor, or tell Chris. Chris is also from the English Matura Express stream. Hi, Chris. Yeah, just tell him. In the meantime, I will go and find, I don't actually go, but I will find a real oral exam that you can have a look at a real oral exam. So, yeah, talk about the future of communication in the meantime. And here it is. I'm back. So that's a real oral exam. I don't know if you've already seen one, but that's just what it is. So up there. At first there is an introduction. So you have to talk about your career, future and plans. Basically it's just about your past, education-wise. So we don't want to know everything. The past, your career, and why you want to do the A-level. So why are you here? Think about that, because you have to talk about it in your oral exam, in every oral exam. So it's always the first question. And then there is the task 1 and the task 2. The task 1 is a monologue, and the task 2 is a dialogue. And in the dialogue, there is also an article, and you have, in your preparation time, you have time to read it and to, take the article into consideration in your dialogue. So you have to read it. But in the task 1, which is a monologue, so you are talking, there is always a situation. So here it is, as we're talking about media and communication. You work in a technology department of a well-known newspaper, maybe like the Tirolerin, the Times. Think about one. And you have been asked to hold a presentation in front of a group of interested people about the different forms of news media nowadays. Your task, so now it's getting interesting. Give a brief introductory talk to your colleagues about different forms of news media nowadays. What news media is, the different forms and the pros and cons, so the benefits of it and the disadvantages, and how news media can be best used with modern means of technology. That's basically it. And then there is the dialogue where you have to talk about digital news, and there is also this link below and with the article. So that's a real oral exam. I think it's, doable, isn't it? What do you think? If you want to have a look, wait now, some technical problems, but I will manage it soon. Here it is. So if you want to have a look, so how we do an oral exam, because I think that's very interesting and you can learn a lot from it. Just have a look at the stream of the 10th of October 2018, so 1 month ago, because actually we talked about both of the oral exams, so technology and young children and technology and news media. So Chris and I did it. Have a look at it. We will post the link to it into the description of the video. So maybe have a look at it, because we post a lot of videos about demonstration exams, and I think it's very helpful to see how you can manage it, so how you can do it, what are the questions, what to expect. So have a look. Good. And now it's your turn, because I talked a lot and very fast, I think. So your turn. There is again a real oral exam for you, and here it is. So it's again about communication nowadays, and I think you know a lot about it because I've just talked about it a lot. So the situation, again, there is always a situation. You are an independent social media expert. You have been asked to hold a presentation at a school in front of the school's pupils and teachers about the different types of communication nowadays. You know, online, internet and so. Your task, give a brief introductory talk to your audience about modern communication in general and talk about what today's communication looks like. I think you know that because I guess you communicate. Modern communication methods in comparison to more traditional communication forms. So we talked about the pros and cons and the future of communication. So that's it. Maybe you find now some time in your class to talk about these 3 bullet points and try to make notes at first and then present it to your to the person sitting next to you or to your teacher, whatever you want. I hope I helped you a little bit, and yeah, I would really be happy to see you again, or more like that you see me again. You know, I don't really see you. Because we post new videos, English videos, every Monday and Wednesday, oral exams and about the topics and about some basic stuff like how to do a monologue. I mean, that's not so, I don't do a monologue every day, so maybe have a look at them and subscribe to our channel because it really helps our channel. And yeah, hit the like button. Post some comments and we will be happy to answer them. Do we have some comments?
No, not.
No? Yeah, please post some comments maybe, because then we can help you and you would help us. Just give us some feedback because we want to enhance our channel for you, that we can make the most out of it. So you and we. Good. I think that's it. Thanks for your attention, and I give back to Chris and Julia, and have a great weekend.